My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the challenge run. Just gonna try and knock out all of the challenge run's achievements at the same time. Well, except for the cryophobia or whatever it is for destroying a bunch of time pods. That would actually be cryophobia. Thanatophobia is dark. It would be time pod chronophobia, right? Yeah, chronophobia. Beautiful. But the other ones are still available for us. That is to say, we have not yet powered up a weapon modification or gotten a new pilot or an island, as well as we have not spent any reputation. Good. Good. I think we just do the easiest missions, yeah. Yeah, the lightning's gonna be a problem here, isn't it? Armored mech, of course. When damage is all you have, lowering your damage is a bad thing. Now, everything gets pushed by the conveyor once before anything happens, right? So if I knock you one space over, you'll get moved back, and then you'll run forwards and destroy yourself. That's almost certainly what Abe is doing right there. Well, I don't really get to do that much this turn for anyone else, I'm afraid. I could have just naturally killed one of you. But I guess it's more fun to watch you run into the abyss. Dang it. We're not even standing next to one another. Actually, hang on. Pushed one more space forwards, you die next turn. So that's actually relatively easy to do. Stand here and launch a rock up. It's worth noting I will move one space over. Nope, this is all fine. Yep. This may well be the first time I've used the conveyor belts effectively. I think I've instead just had them murder a lot of my runs in the past, which, I don't know, personally, doesn't seem like an effective usage. Also move Abe back central. Let us thin their numbers. This is the plan, yes. In large strokes. And then just murder all of the rest of them for the experience. Right. I gotta start getting some of these, time pods, please. There's one. If it contains weapons, save them for after the battle. So I can knock the scorpion off quite easily. Just move up one space, do it. Move down one space and do it, actually. Because then I have the ability to do all of that and then still charge you for 2 damage without locking you onto one of my own units. So if I push the beetle one space over just by launching one here, it will run into the water and murder itself. I take 1 damage here, but we still get the kills. Yeah, okay, cool. Seems pretty good to me. I've already done the no damage achievement. I'm now fine to take damage. In fact, I may well be eager to take damage, actually. Okay. This is to secure the pod and line up a better shot there. But we've got that down. That is now my 3rd pod, which means I need a 2nd one this island, hopefully. Awesome. And everyone's murdered. Get a ridiculous amount of experience. Move on. Nothing was damaged. Apparently that person doesn't even care slightly about the nick that my Met got slightly here on the left side. It's tiny, but still there. I can see it. Janice fires in both directions as well as a reactor core. Sure. Is there anywhere I can throw that reactor? Oh, wow. There totally is. Yes. Move. Defend the disposal... Well, the disposal unit is a ridiculous mission that is ridiculous and hilarious and good fun. And actually, it's just good, clean fun. Also, it's ridiculously easy. Hey! What up, pod? Okay, we only need 1 more after that. Well, I can just zap there and kill all of you, right? No, not all of you. Never mind, I can. Actually, I can do it easily if I just nuke this first. That's the standard way to do it. Then you can come down here and take that and shoot over there. And then... yeah! Beautiful. Maybe a wee bit too easy on that one, actually. Real simple. Charge. And then you do that one. Zap and... destroy the rest of the mountains. Beautiful. I only just realized that I said too easy in easy mode. Like, I get it. It is easy mode. It is supposed to be easy. I just had poor word choice. Just block both of those. Which makes the next turn really, really simple. This had to happen sooner or later if I wanted to get those achievements, though. Acid? Sure. Not actually at risk of equipping that to anyone handily. Alright. Corporate HQ. Let's kill this spider leader. Spider leader should be pretty handy for getting chains off, I would have to imagine. Armored enemies is a bad thing that's not good. That's an alarm telling me to go to sleep. How about you go to sleep, alarm? I'm not done playing games yet. Launch that heat rock. Take a hell of a lot of my enemies out at the same time. Right. Don't put any along this line. No, actually, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. Of course they are, because... Hell yes. Well, that was good fun. And the spider lead is dead. And at the end of this island, I will get 2 of the challenge run things. Okay. Beautiful. Just 1 enemy left to kill, and it is one of those 3 HP enemies that I've heard so much about. How you doing with all your HP? Goodbye forever. Okay. Now, it is time to give me some achievements, video game. Well earned, I would say. By lowering the difficulty of the game, but still. So we spend reputation. We continue leave. Yes. Okay, we got trusted equipment, and we got engineering dropout. Hell yes. So now I still need 1 more loot box, which means I do need to go to the final island. And also, I've still spent no reputation. So if I finish that final island and then go to the volcanic hive and succeed, I will have also completed all of the squad achievements for the randomized squad. Good. Good, good, good. Good, yes. Yes, good. 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 Strong. Rust District. Woo, there's so many things stacked on a single island over there that I'm definitely not going to do. Why would I do that? Defend the terraformer. Terraform the grassland back to... That's actually easier. Fine. No. You should have stayed on the other side. That's fine. No, you should. Oh. A lot of damage done there. Problem is, then this Alpha Scorpion actually just murders the objective. I also can't push you out of the way in any way. So actually, like, if I don't fire this direction right now, I'm going to lose. Lame. Okay, this is actually really cool. We can block a spawn there. Do that, have you come down and finish in the upwards direction, and then terraform off to this side. Alright. I feel like that went basically as well as it possibly could have. But don't take my word for it. Okay. If I do that and then charge upwards, then just have you move out of position, then I can terraform upwards for 2 more kills. Hell yeah. Block that spawn. Okay. Alright, and just block 3 spawns here. Now that scarab can be killed this turn or not. It really doesn't matter. We just need to clear downwards. Alright. Everything worked out there. As soon as we get our next time pod, we will get our next achievement. Still just waiting on that. Come on then, time pod. Any moment now. Block 3 Vec from spawning. Lightning Storm, protect the power generator. I mean, I think we're gonna do that anyway. Like, we just block Vec from spawning. That's our thing now. It will strike 4 spaces every turn, killing any unit on the marked tile. Okay. Now, I'm not happy to leave that spider on the map when I left the positioning like I did, because it is going to be so easy for that spider just to, yep, do one of those. It's a fancy boy right there. Now, if I have R-Base stand here, then I can actually take a shot through all of this. Beautiful. And that actually happens to get all of my enemies down. So, was the previous turn a mistake, or was it a ridiculously prescient setup? Mistake? Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, it was. We've not blocked enough Vec from spawning. That's okay, because what's it get us, right? Extra reputation that we're not going to spend? That we literally can't spend? It really doesn't get us anything. Actually, it would get us an extra weapon or an extra pilot that we could use in the final mission. By giving me a perfect island. Yeah. That's fair. So it's an actual mistake. Okay. Can I please, pretty please? There we go. Have my time pod. Thank you. Oh, that one just murdered itself. Handy. Effectively just using that as a bridging thing for us there. Well, that's rude. Look at you trying to kill my mech. Love to dispatch that, but it can't really. Thankfully, scorpions don't push. Space down. Let's get you out of there first, just before I block you in. One space down, have them both die. And we are covered. So I have the other achievement, right? Oh, I have to open this time pod to get it? Yeah, there we go. Loot boxes, beautiful. Gain an extra reset turn every battle, as well as +1 mech. Actually, you know what? The only thing we're now not allowed to do is spend any reputation, so I can actually change out my pilots right now. I guess there's no reason to, though? Get an extra reset, sure. Which I guess does mean I now want this to get the extra reactor? Because I can also power up my weapons right now, actually. Right? Without spending any reputation. And I've already gone 3 corporate islands without powering stuff up. So I can now actually power up like my +1 damage or the building chain. Building chain. Get +1 damage to each. And now life is going to be so much damn easier. Holy crumbs. Lot of elites here, though. Hey, pod number 6. Lot of buildings being attacked right now. I can also have it loop through all of them. It's not bad. Actually really tempted to do that. Yeah. It even cancelled an attack. Come on. Could push the Alpha Hornet out of its position, but the only way I can do that is by destroying the time pod, which I don't want to do. Like, because we still have 3 attacking buildings, right? Right? Yeah, no, it has to be that, and then that. No. Then that. There we go. Okay, this is the least that we can lose by just having the Scarab to take 1 shot. And we don't have the robotics lab take any damage, so we still get to keep our extra read all about it. One building attack, 2 building attack, 3 building attack, right? So if I had Arbe stand here, I could actually zap through that whole line. But then Arbe doesn't really accomplish anything after that, right? So I guess my lightning knights are probably just standing here and zapping the borrower. And everyone else just does their 1 target hits. Yeah, that was the wrong order. Thankfully, it's not much damage that we're really losing. So if I came down here and shot a boulder there, it would just link up the 2 sections. Which effectively gives me the ability to do this. And now we just have a borrower coming up next turn. We've got you on 1 HP, which means you now can't take damage. Otherwise, you're going to die. Horribly. But that's fine. All right. We're safe. Got pretty much everything done. Now, here comes my extra power, my extra defense, the 3 grid damage, the time pod. Oh, just so many things. Stabilizer. Mechs no longer take damage when blocking emerging Vec. That would have been super handy earlier. Without spending any reputation. I have to keep checking that. I really do, because I just don't know. Full stop, actually. All right. Corporate HQ. So we do have to kill this Scion pretty much as quickly as is humanly possible. Thank you. That's going to make life a lot easier for me. Hell yeah. Okay, you can actually be dropped in the drink. This one never an option. And it's also not an option this time for this guy. So I'm just going to go for damage on you. That's fair because we have the actions to waste. Also, by making sure that we did more than 2 damage on that Burrower, we can now kill it this turn no matter what. No matter who targets it. And then end this turn as well. Beautiful. Now we just need to do the final mission, and we will have completed 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 achievements in the same stretch, which doesn't sound impressive. Don't spend any reputation, right? You goddamn moron. It doesn't sound impressive. Full stop. Until you consider how few achievements there are left for us in this game. The placements are okay, actually. Not that bad. Now I have to do this first. Because I needed to use my movement on the charging mech afterwards. Only 1 HP left on 1 enemy on the field. Somehow I feel like we're gonna cruise by here. Cruise by here, you see? Yes. Oh, I swear the enemies do it to themselves. Let's block a spawn. No reason not to just block a lot of spawns here right now. So I guess the one I least care about letting spawn is... Hang on. One second. Kill that one. is the one on fire. I can let that spawn because if it spawns anything with 4 HP, 3 HP, or 1 HP, then it's perfect. Okay, that has 3 HP. So that means I only need to use a lightning chain on it and it will die to its fire. Which is super freeing. Very little that I actually have to do. And we'll have that charge into the abyss. I'll do that, then get you out of position of dying, and everything's fine. And hell, everyone dies as well. Just this one time, everybody dies. Hang on, might not have been the exact quote, but it is the intent that's there, which also wasn't there in the original quote either. Delectable. Take a fleet of acid launchers to collapse its hide on itself. We can't do it alone, yeah? It's gonna take a Renfield bomb. Which we should defend while it primes to destroy the hive. One building attack, a Renfield attack. Not a building attack, but it could be. Building attack. Okay. So I'm thinking of pushing the Firefly leader out of position, and then it will damage the Alpha Beetle. Because I can't pull it up, right? Like, this is the closest I can do to pulling it up, and that is destroying my own power pylon, and then opening up this Alpha Beetle to come and attack me. So somehow I feel like pushing you up is not really our play here. So I'm thinking pushing this Firefly across and this Firefly across. Then this one will deal 4 damage to the Alpha. It's actually not even going to kill it. Is there anywhere to put any of my units? Like, this is actually interesting. Much more interesting than any move in normal, in easy, in fact, has any right to be. Okay, so if I can do my dropped rock from Peter Kirk, I can move you over, which gives me the ability to have Arbasimu come down here and actually push the Firefly leader 1 space even further over. But like, I don't want to damage the Renfell bomb by hitting it with the Isaac Jones's laser. This whole turn is garbage. We figured it out. Everything sucks. Yeah, this is just real bad. I'm gonna lose a lot of HP on a lot of stuff right now. Yep. There goes 4 power. Freed up a lot of space on the map, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big problem is this Alpha Scorpion over here. Let's see if we can deal with it right now. I want to do this. So like super metal and I'm super into it. Okay, if I move you there... then we can do it. That's a pretty startling amount of kills to get in a single turn, but it was only really made possible by the fact that the map was empty. So, yeah, I'm not really gonna throw out my back, pat myself too hard. The keen-eyed ones will have noticed the second punchline there. Let's go for this. And have you insta-kill yourself. Beautiful. Alright. Actually, let's reset the turn. Could do that a lot better by doing that first. And yeah, don't have the damage for that kill. That's okay. Redfield bomb's gonna explode. All right, that's all of our achievements done. That is the last time we have to play a random squad, which thank heck didn't really love the whole random squad idea. I mean, this is our second random squad. It's a lot better than the first, but the first was Garbo. Glad the achievements were relatively easy to get. There's the lucky start. Beat the game any length without spending any reputation, which we've just done. So now we can start setting the difficulty back up, because playing that in easy was a little bit brain numbing in such a way that eventually my brain was numb enough that I could hit it without feeling any pain. Like it had a negative impact on my actual play. All right, let's have a look. Who is the best for us here? +1 mech reactor, mech gains armored, and +2 mech HP is really good. It's really good. All right, now let's have a look at our remaining achievements, shall we? Got 2 for the Frozen Titans. We've got the whole customized random squad. We still have to do that. Beat the game with 3 flying mechs, with 3 mechs of a different class, with 3 of the same mech. I really don't think I'm gonna do it. Three different mechs from the same class? So as long as you make them all... No, but the flying ones aren't all in the same class. Yeah, because this is like an individual specialist run, individual specialist run, individual specialist run, individual specialist run. This is going to require that I go through the game again with... I can't remember what squad actually doesn't have a success. It might be Frozen Titans. I really don't think I want to do every achievement for this game, because even like another specialized run in Blitzkrieg, I think I might make my run with the customized squad my last run. Because I was previously planning on possibly continuing getting all of the achievements in the game, and then after that playing with the secret squad. And I know what the secret squad is, so that's a little bit spoiled for me. But if I have to do like a single run with flight, a single run with class, like these seem like they are way, way more fun to have done than to do. This is why I fall short often in games from doing all of the achievements, because there are a lot of achievements that are much better to have than to watch being gotten. And I think a lot of these are going to be boring. Kind of like that previous run was a challenge run where I just dunked everything down on easy so that I could finish all of these. I don't really think I want to put everything up to hard and then play with free flying mechs, you know, that kind of thing. So I think instead I'm gonna do a customized squad of some of my favorite mechs and have that be the final run starting in the next episode. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Into the Breach. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.